Hey guys. It's dinner time. Come hang out with me, guys. Come and hang out with me. Going to be. It's getting late now, guys. As usual. I never eat normal time. When others are eating, that's not when I eat. Hi guys. Hi. Wash my hands. I don't know if this thing will still work here. I had like a bright idea the other day. What's this girl? So that way I can be able to see people. So guys, today I need to just make a quick dinner. So I've got my leftover sauce from Friday. So I did portion them this way. So what's this here? So I portioned them like this and I froze them. But I actually forgot to bring out one today for dinner. So I just brought it out today first, and I've got my rice here. So we're going to fry some plantain, or one plantain. So we're going to pair it with this plantain. So let me show you guys how to fry plantain as well. But to start with, I need to wash my rice. So you have to wash your rice like multiple times. I don't know why people do that to wash the rice, but yeah, you have to wash it like multiple times. Because look guys, when you wash it, you can see it's all like murky. Look at how white it is. So I think it's to remove some of the starch from it. It's like past 6 in Sweden, guys. And today was really cold. I really enjoyed it, guys. The weather was like, I don't know if it was minus something. It was icy on the road and it felt so beautiful. I actually kind of like filmed some parts of my journey to school today. I was expecting like proper ice, snow, but it was just like the floor was all icy. So hopefully very soon we will get snow, proper snow, because I do love the snow. I do like when it's really cold. So I'm just washing my rice now, guys, because I suppose this reminds me of like growing up in Africa. In Africa, guys, you make your sauce in one go and then you start to eat from it until you finish it. Usually if my husband was here, I won't be eating leftover food, but because he's not around, guys, I can actually eat leftover food. I don't know if like Swedish people love to eat leftover food, or is it just we Africans? Because when I was growing up, like we can make like our Sunday stew, and that stew will probably last us the whole week. So we still eat other things, but we kind of like batch cook them. So when you batch cook, then it saves you cooking during the week, guys. So now, guys, I'm just washing my rice. So I tend to wash the rice until the colors start to come a little bit clear. We usually eat boil in the bag rice, guys, but I decided to go for this one. I'm just washing. Come keep me company, guys. Like, if I hadn't gone to school today, I don't know, like being by myself at home is not fun. It's fun the first day, but then afterwards it's not that fun. So I need some company, and I was meant to draw, guys, but I don't know, I've not been in the mood to draw. I don't know what's happening to me lately. Just not being in the mood to draw. I did say I was going to draw today, but just not feeling it. I don't know, I just have to keep it real. Just have to be real. Lately I've not been feeling in the mood to draw. So yeah, so I tend to just put very little rice and water, because my husband actually says you can always add water to your rice, but like if you put too much, then the rice becomes soggy. Some people like soggy rice, right? But I don't. So so I've just poured water, just a little water in there. Do you know, guys, I only learned how, I don't know, I really don't want to say. It's weird. I used to be one of those people that used to burn rice. But now I think I'm now a pro at cooking rice. So you turn it on, but because I don't usually like eating salt, guys, when I go to boil rice, for example, I tend not to put salt, but I tend to put like Polish, I call it Polish seasoning. This is what I usually put, guys, but, what's that I just flew now? My paper. But because I got this one from the Afghan shop, and I tried it the other day when I made my stew, it was really, really good. So I think I'll skip the Polish seasoning and use this one. So I'd rather use seasoning than use salt. I don't know, for some reason I don't like using salt in my food. If I can help it, I will skip salt. So that's what it looks like. So I'll just put 2 teaspoons of this. And don't forget, guys, I still have my leftover egg from yesterday. So you know the egg I used in glazing my calzone? I couldn't use it yesterday, guys. I was so exhausted afterwards. So I think I'm going to fry that on top of the plantain and serve it with this. So this is my tomato stew from Sunday. It tastes so good, guys. Hold on. The plastics from these things are not usually very strong. Guys, it smells so good. It tastes so good. The chicken, the hen, because I use the hen, I swear down, when my husband comes back, I'll be buying more of this hen. Because there's this thing in Nigeria we make that is called pepper soup. I am actually going to make pepper soup with that hen, guys. The chicken tasted so good. Hi, just wanted. Hi, just want to be obsessed. Hi, kitty. Hi. So I'm just boiling some rice. And look at the color, guys. With that bunion, the color of the rice becomes very yellow. So I don't need to add salt to it. And I just stir it this one time and then cover it. So after, like, once I see the rice is boiling, then I turn down the heat. So that's how to boil a rice. That's how I've learned to boil a rice. So put it in cold water after washing the rice for like few times. Cover it. Once you see it's boiling, then you turn down the heat and then just let it steam in its own liquid. So this was the Nigerian tomato stew I cooked on Sunday, and I kind of batch, like I put them in different containers. And like I said on Sunday, guys, I don't usually like eating too much sauce. So this sauce is more than enough for my food. Like, it's not that much, but I'm not one of those people that would have their food and covered in sauce, and I just like just tiny of it. And this sauce is actually really, really tasty. Hi, Kitty. Hi, Hassan. Hi. So yeah, so the next thing is the plantain. We call it plantain, but it's like big banana. And this one I got on Saturday, guys. And for some strange reason, when I get plantain in the summer, it takes a long time to ripe. But when you buy it in the winter, it ripens so quick. So this is like my whole basket of plantain. But I think tomorrow I will come and show you guys how to store, like how to freeze it, because I noticed, look, it's already really ripe. So tomorrow I'll come live and I'll share with you guys how to like freeze this. So because you can always like freeze it and then bring them out when you need it. So I think I'll have to do that tomorrow, guys. But today I've just picked one that I'm going to use. So plantain is very common in West Africa. In Nigeria, we eat lots of plantain. Like I said yesterday, do you know, guys, when I peel the bottom of it, I still press this bit out. When I was younger, when the plantain is very ripe and you press this, I tend to eat it. But I will fry that one, I think. So I tend to just press out this because every little counts, innit? I don't like to be wasteful. So yeah, plantain is very common in West Africa, and then we tend to eat it fried, boiled, or you can also use, I showed you guys this yesterday, black-eyed beans. So I will be doing this maybe on Friday. So I'm going to like use black-eyed beans with plantain, kind of like a porridge, if that makes sense. And you use palm oil, crayfish, salt, pepper, chili, and it's so tasty. It reminds me of like baked beans. You know, when in England, I think we eat more of it there, the baked beans, but baked beans with plantain in it. It's so tasty, guys. So on Thursday, Saturday, Friday after school, I think I'll be making this. If I don't do it on Friday, I'll probably do it on Saturday, guys. But I will be making this because this was one of my favorite food to eat when I was growing up. These sweets like plantain. So we'll be doing that. So if you want to know how to make beans and plantain the West African way, don't forget to turn on your post notification. If you're not subscribed, click the subscribe button. Come and join my tribe. On here, we keep it real. We keep it positive. We try to keep it positive. We just try to be ourselves on this platform, guys. So yeah, so thank you for joining me today. So yeah, so whilst I'm waiting for that to like bubble, and guys, the only pot I can use to cook rice successfully is this pot. I don't know, for some reason, if I used a stainless pot to boil my rice, guys, I end up burning it. So this is the only one, and we got this pot from IKEA. So, but I think I need to go and get some more of it because this pot is the only thing that saves me from having a major crisis in the kitchen. So the plantain, to fry it, because what I wanted to also show how to fry the plantain is when I went to the Afghan shop in Helsingborg to get this plantain, guys, a guy walked up to me and said to me, "How do you eat this? Is this plantain? Is this not banana?" So I tried to explain to him. How you eat plantain. So and I just thought to myself, okay, let me just share with you guys, in case if you're wondering, you've gone to a shop, to an Asian shop or African shop, and you see a plantain and you're wondering what is it. It's so tasty, guys. Naturally sweet. You can eat it green. It's so it's full of lots of vitamins, guys. So you just peel it. This is how we slice it. I won't say you should slice it the way I do, but this is the way we Africans do. Like when I was growing up, guys, we don't usually cut things with chopping board. It's just, modern days now we use chopping board. In Africa, we even slice our vegetables holding it on your hand or the palm of your hand. So now my rice is like bubbling, guys. So now I turn it down. I learned cooking rice actually properly from my husband. So just hold it on your hands like this and that. Some people put salt to their plantain before frying it, guys, but it's personal preference. I don't like to put salt in my food, guys. I rather use like stock cube to like season my food, but not direct salt. For some reason, I just don't like the taste of direct salt. You know, like when you get chips and you want to sprinkle salt on it? No, I don't like doing it. I rather just use seasoning, which I suppose seasoning has salt in it, but so long as I can't see the whiteness of the salt, then I'm good. So yeah, so I've just peeled it like this, and then we'll wait for the rice to boil a bit. This is what the skin looks like of the banana, sorry, plantain. So wait for the rice to boil a bit because the plantain is very quick. The plantain is very quick to fry, guys. So the plantain takes not more than 4 minutes, 2 minutes on low heat on each side, and you have to keep an eye on it or else it will go brown. Especially if your plantain is super ripe, you have to like fry it on a gentle heat, because when it's super ripe, I think it brings out the sugar, the natural sugar from the banana and the plantain. So you have to like keep an eye on it, because I've had so many cases where I'm frying my plantain and then I abandon it for like 2 seconds and then it's all brown, because when it's sweet, it burns very quick. I think it's probably caramelized, if that's what you call it, very quick. So yeah, so the plantain is ready. I'm not going to salt it, like I said, I don't like salt. And I've got my leftover egg as well. So guys, this was the leftover egg from yesterday. So yesterday I used this egg to like glaze my calzone that I made. So, and I would not throw it away. So today, my plan is after frying the plantain, I'll use the same pan and fry this little egg together and just serve it with it, because I hate being wasteful. Like, it really, really annoys me when I waste vegetables, especially when my husband, he loves to eat vegetables and salad and stuff like that. But when he buys it and there's a leftover, I'm always reluctant to eat it, and then in the end it goes rotten. It really pains me, because like there are people back home in Africa that, would, it's even they're struggling to even get tomatoes, let alone like salad. So sometimes I feel really bad when I'm wasteful with food. So yeah, so I try my best not to be wasteful, but sometimes I fall short. So I'm so sorry for being wasteful with vegetables. So yeah, but I make up for it in other ways, guys. Like I tend to keep things that are broken to send to Africa, because it's strange though that in Europe, when your toaster is faulty, you chuck it away, right? You take it to the recycle center. But in Nigeria, where I originally come from, when things are broken, you take it to the repair shop and then they fix it. So even though I'm wasteful when it comes to vegetables, I make up for it with like things around my home. So say for example, if I get bored of a toaster and we want to upgrade, guys, up in my loft, I've got lots of things that I pack down, because in my mind I'm like, whenever I see anyone going to Africa, I'll just give it to them. They can sell it, repair it, sell it, and use it for something. Like the little things that we take for granted, guys, is so much. It's a big deal for people back in Africa. So yeah, so I'm one of those people that I never forget where I come from. And so yeah, so even my like clothes that I know that are still perfectly okay. Whenever I'm going, like when I went to Canada, I had all my clothes that I had when I was very slim. I took them and then I gave it to my mom, and I was like, can you please give it to people back home? So I'm that kind of person that I won't throw away things, because I know like these things cost money here. And like the salary, an average salary in Nigeria, I don't know about now, some people would go to work for like 30 days and they come back home with, say, if you're in Sweden, they come back home with say 50 crowns for a month's salary. So that is it doesn't even touch the transportation in my country, in Nigeria. You could leave your house around say 5 o'clock in the morning to go to work, guys, and you're coming back home midnight, because the transportation is just not like here, where we can go to the bus stop and just wait for the bus. In Nigeria, you can't. You just everything, it's a hustle. So that's why like every little thing makes it different to someone else, and that's how I've always been like this. I left my country when I was in my teens, but I never forget where I come from, guys. when I have things around my house that I don't want, like even you would see me when I'm like traveling, I've got lipsticks, I've got this, I've got that, things that I don't, because I could buy a lipstick and I don't like the shade, I won't take it back. Sometimes I won't take it back for hygiene and stuff like that. But then I remember, okay, my mom could use it or some. Do you get like things like that? I always like even chopping board, for example. We don't want this chopping board anymore, guys. I keep it. When I see someone that comes to visit from Africa, I give it to them because, you know, a little thing like that could make a big difference to people back home. So why am I saying this? Is just, even though I'm wasteful when it comes to vegetables, guys, I make up for it in other ways. And I will continue to do this. I will continue to think about where I come from. And I think that's the problem with some people in this modern generation. Look at the rice, guys. So now I need to turn down the heat because my husband will say, let the heat of the rice cook it. So it does need a little bit of water. I would not put my hand deep in with this because then the rice starts to burn, guys. So I'll just put another deciliter of water and then let it cook on a very low heat. But look at the color, guys. It's so nice and it's so flavorsome with that bunion. Yeah, so as I was saying, I think that's the problem with some people from this modern generation, or this, you know, you forget where you come from. And I'm just one of those people that I can never forget where I come from. I would never forget it, because how would I feel if people forget? Like, I don't know. My heart breaks when I see some sad news from my country. I feel sad. I hurt for other people. Even if financially I may not be able to help, but it actually keeps me up at night. And I wish there are more people like me, because maybe then my country, my country of origin, Nigeria, may be better. If everyone thinks about other people, perhaps the country will be better. I don't really like talking about my where I came from all the time, but sometimes I just do, because I think we shouldn't forget where we come from. So yeah. So I like to recycle in the way of like gifting. Guys, a little story from the other day. So the other day, myself and my husband were passing through Ika Maxi, right? And there's a place where there's like, hi, human earth, hi. The other day we were passing by Ika Maxi, and you know, like in Sweden here, when it's winter time, you go change your tires or something. And there was a place that had like, come and change your tires here, like they change tires. And then I says to my husband, what happens to all these tires? Because I saw like a big pile of like tires in like a big box or something. And I was like, what happens to all these tires? Like, and he was like, oh, they throw it away. And I'm like, man, in Africa, I'm making rice. So I made like Nigerian stew from Sunday. It took a long process, but it tasted really good. So because I'm home by myself, I made a large portion and then I kind of put them in containers like this. So I made Nigerian tomato stew with hen. So you know the chicken that is like the old chicken, the chicken that lays all the eggs. So we call it hen, right? So yeah, so they are like mature chicken. So that was what I made. So I don't usually eat a lot of sauce, so I just kind of put a tablespoon of sauce in each container. So because I'm home by myself, I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna have it with rice, which I'm boiling. I used bunion, like powdered cubes, because I don't like to use salt in my food. And then yesterday, I made calzone. I used an egg to glaze. And I won't throw away the egg, guys. So I'm going to try and fry this today. I hope I don't get belly ache. And then I'm going to pair it with plantain. So this is like a big banana. That was actually the reason why I wanted to come and share this with you guys, because when I went to make this buy this banana in Helsingborg, a guy walked up to me and asked me what was different between this and a plantain and a banana. So I had to explain how you cook it. So I was like, okay, for those of you that kind of go to all these shops and see a bigger banana and you wonder what it is, then in some way, this is a way to cook it. You fry it as well. And so yeah, so that's what I'm doing. It's a hen. So you know the chicken that lays the eggs. So some people actually, I think in the shops here they don't sell the chicken that lays the eggs. They only sell the ones that don't lay eggs. So this one is called the hen, the female chicken. So when the chicken has finished laying the eggs and they don't know what to do with the chicken itself, sometimes they discard them, but there's some shops that you can go to and you can find them because they have that old, they're old and they're mature and they taste very different from your normal chicken that you see in like McDonald's and chicken wings and all that. Those chickens are like very, very posh. This one is very mature. Yeah, the female chicken eggs, yeah, the female chicken, but it has lots of flavor. Like when I had it the other day, I was like finger licking my fingers. It tasted, even to the extent I was actually eating the bone. And I don't like eating bone, guys. I was breaking the bone because when you break the bone of the chicken, the juice inside, oh, I wish you guys could taste this soup and stew. It tasted so good. And this is me that is very fussy, guys. I'm fussy. I hate things that are salty. I hate things that are too spicy. But this tasted really good. So yeah, so human, that's what I'm doing. I'm just making leftovers and trying to like jazz it up a little because, when you're home by yourself, you have to grow up and cook. And usually I'm not the one that does the cooking single-handedly. So I have to grow up and try and do something fun. And I just decided to come live so I can share with you guys how they fry plantain and also to keep me company so I don't kind of start talking to myself. This is like day 3 of being by myself. Very soon now I'll start talking to myself. Oh, you do cook? Yeah, I do. I used to cook in the past, but ever since I started struggling with my back, I'm very reluctant to cook because I have to stand all the time. But look, guys, the rice is now perfect. Some people like sticky rice, right? But I like mine like this. And then now I'll just turn off the heat and let it cook in its own steam. And then it's just beautiful. This is how, like in Nigeria, when you want to do a recipe called fried rice, this is how the rice should be. And then when you fry it, it's just so beautiful. So yeah, so I'm just going to leave it in the after heat. And then we're going to use this frying pan to fry the plantain. So I hope you guys will be able to see that. So yeah, so the rice is ready. That's my stew. I'm going to heat it up as soon as I'm done frying the plantain, guys. And then we'll fry that and then fry the egg. So yeah. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Like steamed rice. Yeah, I do like sticky rice, but I prefer my rice to be like single and but human, I wish you could taste this tomato stew. Like, I'm not even kidding. I keep it real. If something is rank, I will say it's rank. There's something I ate the other day, guys, on Monday, and it was so wrong. Like, for me to leave my food uneaten. The only time I've ever not finished my food was a burger my husband bought once from a shop here. I think I need to like share because I think I was going to review it. For me to not eat that burger and chips, you should know that there was something wrong with me. And the second time I refused to eat the food was on Monday. I tried this goulash soup, and to me, every bite or every spoon of the goulash was slapping my cheeks. My cheeks was just going pam pam pam. I just left it. Yeah, Nigerian stew, human. Yeah, it is Nigerian stew. So yeah, I have never cooked Nigerian stew until Sunday, and yes, it took forever. We started 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I finished around 7 o'clock, guys. It took forever, but it tasted good. But I think next time, I did say I was never going to do the stew again, but with the way it tasted, I think next time I will do them in 2 days. So because like the first stage of the stew was I needed to like reduce the liquid from the fresh tomatoes and blend it. So I think next time I will do that, blend it, keep it in the fridge, and then the next day, then I do that. Yeah, I'm originally from Nigeria, but I grew up in Sweden, in UK. Hi, Edo City. I grew up in the UK, so I was born in Nigeria, but I've not lived there for like 3 decades or 4 decades now. So it's been a long time since I've been there. So when I was in Nigeria, I was too little to cook. I was not interested in cooking. I had other people that enjoyed cooking in the house. My sister was obsessed with cooking, so I just let her. So that's why I never really tried cooking Nigerian food like that. I only started cooking Nigerian food when I moved to UK, to the United Kingdom. That was when I started cooking little by little, but not every. Like, I wasn't one of those people that would eat Nigerian food for a whole month. Maybe once in like 3 months, I will try something. So yeah, but I think now that I'm older and I've tried so many other food, sometimes I just crave food from when I was younger. So yeah. This tomato stew, I will make it again. I will. Seriously, I will make it again because it tasted really good. There's another thing that I know Nigerians eat called pepper soup. And I know my mom likes to use this chicken, this hen, to make pepper soup. And yesterday when I was eating this chicken, guys, I was like, I wish this was pepper soup. I would eat this. Like, guys, it just brings me back to my childhood, the foods that I ate then. The hen was really good, human. It was really, really good. Like, I was breaking the bones of the chicken. Like, anyone that knows me will say I can be the fussiest. I do love eating, but I'm very, very fussy with food. And for me to eat the bones, I was like breaking the bones. It was really good. The hen was really good. I really thought it was going to be not good, but it was really good. So yeah, I will be buying hen again. You should try it, human. Like, I did leave a live replay of how I made the stew. Even if you don't want to make the stew, you can try, like, see how I cooked the chicken, and then I air fried it as well. So at least that way it's healthy. I try these days to like air fry things. So yeah, but you should try it, human. It was really, really good. It's just, it took forever to cook the stew, but it was really good. So we'll fry the plantain now. So the rice is still steaming. I'll just let it keep steaming, and then I'll put some oil. These days I don't like, oh no, I won't use this oil, guys. I was about to say these days we don't use that oil. So these days we use this margarine, liquid margarine. I don't know if it's healthier, but I'm trying to see if I can lose weight, even though it's really, really difficult. It's difficult to lose weight when you don't have the right hormones to help you. I try my best, guys. I know I say I like eating. I know my friends are watching and they'll be saying, "Oh, Sasha, you like eating." I do like eating, but I don't eat that much. Like, since I came back home, I had my leftover kazun, and that's all I've had. I swear down, that's all I've had. All the mamas watching me. There's one of my classmates I call my mom. Like, she says to me, "Sasha, you have to promenera a lot." So there's one of my classmates I call my mom, right? She says I need to walk, like exercise a lot. So today, I happened to meet her by the entrance of our school. And guess what, guys? It was like minus something degree. I was wearing my jacket and I was still sweating. And then she was like, "Oh, Sasha, you were walking today?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I'm drenched." So even when people are wearing their head warmer, their gloves, and me with my trekking stick, and I'm like drenched in sweat. And I was like, how do people enjoy walking and sweating? So yeah, so I know she won't believe I eat little portions, but yeah, I do. I try my best. So yeah, so you wait for the margarine. This is what we use lately. I don't know if it's healthier though. 80% fat heads. So I think this is better than oil. So remember I said with plantain, because my plantain is ripe, you have to you have to fry it on medium heat so it doesn't burn. Sorry guys, I tend to wash my hand all the time. Hi Yoko. Hi. Welcome. I'm just making my dinner, late dinner as usual. So yeah, so the oil, low heat. Fingers crossed I don't burn it, because I usually burn my plantain. So this is big banana. We call it plantain. I got this from an Asian shop on Saturday. So in Nigeria, where I originally come from, people tend to eat fried plantain with rice, with fried yam, with all sorts. They can even make plantain porridge with it as well. So maybe if you guys want, I can show you guys other ways they eat plantain in my country. So I don't usually put salt in mine, guys. I'll just turn up the heat a bit, but just keep an eye on it. I don't usually add salt in mine because I just don't like salt. I've got the head and the tail of the plantain as well. So this is what it looks like now. So we're going to fry it and keep an eye on it as well. Hi guys, hi. Oh, thank you so much, Yoko. Thank you. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome. Here we keep it real. We try to keep it positive as well. I try out tricks, hacks, anything that is easy or so-called easy. I try it out and see if it is, so you guys don't have to. And also just my real life moments, because like if I can inspire one person with my stories and with my journey, then I've done a good thing. If I can also make this place a happy space where we get to like be a community, then I'm happy. It's all about building a community where we can empower each other as well. Because lately, guys, most people live by themselves. Most people they're introverts like me. I suffer from social anxiety. People may not know this, but I do. I'm trying my best to be better. I get petrified when I get invited to things. I start sweating. So yeah, so if by me sharing my stories inspire one person that is going through similar situation, that thinks, oh, I don't really know how to express how I feel, then I'm okay. Oh, yeah, I can tell your name, right, Yoko? Didn't I've always wanted to go to Japan? Yeah, I've got like, my uncle lives in Japan, and my husband also really wants to go to Japan just for the food though. His own mission is to go and try Japanese food because he likes to like eat lots of like Asian food and stuff like that. So we're just going to keep an eye on the plantain, and I'm using a knife like an African. This is what we'll usually do. We'll use any other utensils but the right one for the job. If my husband is there, he'll be like, can you put down my knife, my fiscus knife? Let me get myself something else. I'll use a fork instead. He's obsessed with his fiscal stuff. He's like, leave my knife alone. So I just need to keep an eye on the plantain. It's frying. So yeah, thanks for the subs and welcome to the tribe. So Yoko, on here as well, I sketch. A year ago, I discovered I could sketch. So like draw things, and ever since then I've been drawing. I usually come live to draw, but lately I've not been in the mood. Some days I have those days where I just don't want to do anything other than eat, watch TV and go to sleep. Maybe it's the weather, I don't know. So yeah, but I do draw a lot, and I will be coming live to do more drawing, just not today. I think because I'm a bit like petrified that I am going to be writing my exam soon. So tomorrow I'll find out from my teacher if I'm one of those people that will be writing the national proof. I don't know, because I saw today that there is a national exam on Monday, and I don't know if I've been told that I need to write the exam or not. Yoko, I'm in Sweden, and in Sweden here you have to like try and learn the language. So I've been studying SFE, so that's Swedish for immigrants, and then so I'm like, you go from one stage to another, one class to another. So I'm in a class they call the course D. So after course D, you have to go to another advanced class. So for you to go to the advanced class, you have to write an exam. So that's what I mean when I say I'm like petrified, because I may be one of those people writing the exam. So, but I'll find out tomorrow from my teacher. So yeah, so in Sweden here, it's nice for you to like learn the language to integrate. So yeah, on Monday we went to this workshop, a workshop with politicians, talking to immigrants about the experience with SFE and all that. And guys, you won't believe I was actually speaking Swedish. I didn't know when I just switched to Swedish, because we had some politicians sitting on our table, And I literally started speaking Swedish. Even the guy says to us that, are we actually conversing in Swedish? And man, it felt like out of body experience. I was actually, jag pratar svenska måndag. Like literally I was like, blah, 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 blah. I was like, hey, Sasha, you're speaking Swedish. Usually I'm very nervous to speak Swedish, but I think knowing the politicians were there made me, I had to start speaking Swedish. So yeah, so I'm in Sweden, and here we have to learn the language. Even though in Sweden, Yoko, they speak English, but it's just nice to learn the language. And to me, it's an achievement as well. Bearing in mind the only language I'm very fluent-ish with is English. So, and then I said, do you know what I said to one of the politicians the other day, on Monday? I said to them that, do you know what I've been doing lately? So whenever I call my family members, right, since I started speaking the language, sometimes I call my brother and I'll be like, hey, Adubra, and my brother is like, excuse me, what you said? I'm like, you're glum, oh yeah, you prata svenska, can du prata svenska nu? And he's like, excuse me, you calling me and you're speaking Swedish. So I said it to the politicians and they started laughing. I was like, in my mind, I've been saying to myself, if I ever go back to UK to visit, I swear down when I'm at the airport, I'll start speaking Swedish to them. I'll be like, mitt namn är Sasha, jag kommer från Svenska, Sverige, blah blah. And they will be like, excuse me, I'll be like, oh, you're glum, I forgot I'm in England. I've always wanted to learn another language, but I just thought I was too dumb to learn it. But now that I now know how to speak Swedish, man, if I ever go to an English-speaking country, I will be speaking Swedish. I'll be like, I don't know English. Anyway, so the plantain is smelling nice as well, guys. Look. So that's why you have to keep an eye on it, because these ripe ones, if you step away from the kitchen, by the time you come back, you'll have like a black banana. I've had so much experience. My husband will tell me, why do you keep stepping away from the kitchen? You know, you will traumatize this food. So yeah, but it's, oh man, you guys need to promise me you'll go and check out plantain. Ripe fried plantain, try it out. It's, to me, maybe because I love things that are sweet, even though I don't eat sugar like that anymore, but this is like natural sweet, guys. Look, it smells so good, and my rice is just steamed nicely. So whilst this is doing this now, I'm going to, when we're frying this leftover egg, then I would heat up the thing. Hi BCB. Hi, welcome. We're cooking dinner, leftovers, not really leftover, yeah, leftover stew, leftover egg, and I'm frying some plantain. Why do I keep calling it banana? So, this is what it looks like. I'm frying this. It's called plantain. It's very common in West Africa and I think Caribbeans as well. They eat this. So with this, you can fry it, you can boil it, you can make a porridge with it, like we call it like beans porridge or plantain porridge. You can eat it all sorts of ways. You can even do plantain chips with it. So you can fry it like to become like a chips, like crisp, right? So there's so much you can do with this. So I got this from Helsingborg on Saturday, and I'm just frying some because you can serve it with rice as well. And tomorrow I will come live and share with you guys how to store this, because they get ripe very quick, I think, this winter, guys. And I got quite a lot of it. Look, I've only had like this, my first one or second one. So they get ripe very quick. So tomorrow I'm going to come live and show you guys how to put them in the freezer. That's how I do it, to just preserve it, because they can be very expensive. So, oh man, it smells so good as well. So I don't put salt in mine. And I'm serving it with Nigerian stew that I made on Sunday. And the Nigerian stew has hen, the chicken called a hen, the female chicken. So now, what's that? Because this is already cooked, I'm going to turn down the heat. And this is what my stew looks like, guys. This is just the right portion for one person, for me, because I don't like eating sauce. So I'm just going to put it in the microwave for like a few minutes. This is cooked now, guys. So I'm going to plate this one up. So you see how quick this plantain cooks, guys. So you have to be very careful. Look, oh, it smells so good, guys. It smells really, really good. If you ever pass through an Asian shop and you see this, try it, guys. Look, and if you're not careful, they start to go brown. So that's why you have to keep an eye on it. And it's so healthy as well. I don't know about putting it in air fryer though. I don't know if it will come out the same way. Guys, look, that's what it looks like now. So this frying pan, I'm going to use the same one for this leftover egg. I'm not going to put any seasoning to it. Like I said, I tend not to put seasoning in my food if I can help it, because my stew is very flavorsome already. So there's no point. So this leftover egg from when I made my calzone yesterday. Guys, I'm one of those people that, you know, when you're cooking and they say use the egg white and chuck it, like only use the egg white. I despise when you chuck away the yolk or whatever. I think everything can be recycled. So this was my leftover egg from yesterday, and I was like, I best cook it today before it gives me belly ache. Because I don't know about like leaving your egg for like that long when you've broken it. So I need to keep an eye on my stew. Guys, I use every other thing but the right one. Just fry it and just eat it, then throw it away, drain it away. So this is my leftover egg, guys. And now I'm going to do something fancy, because I've seen people do this fancy way of like dishing up food. So let me see if I have the right bowl for it. I want to do something fancy, guys. I'm just seeing if I can see a bowl. Oh, I don't have a fancy bowl. Man, what am I going to use? Okay. Guys, I'll use this one. So I'm going to use this as my fancy bowl for my rice. I'm feeling fancy. Guys, look, the rice has even multiplied. So do you know why I made this portion of rice? Is because tomorrow I'm still going to eat the same food, and there's no point making another rice tomorrow, guys. That's how we also do it in Africa when I was growing up. I don't know if it's the case now. It's just to save electricity. Why keep cooking every day when you can just make it once? So, and I've seen people do this, guys, like put their rice in like a bowl like this. So I'm just gonna make it fancy. So that's what the rice looks like. Oh, Sasha! What am I doing? What am I doing? Guys, look. I just need to shift it. Oh, the egg is done as well. So, man, I'm all grown up. And then I'm going to put the egg here. This is so fancy. So, that's done. Guys, look at the way it's looking. Eh? Look at my food. Hold on, let me bend it properly. It's making me hungry now. Guys, look at my dinner. My dinner is looking good. Even though it's a late dinner now, guys. So, I just need to put the sauce in. I need to cover it. And then my food is ready. So the sauce, I think, is cooked now. Let me not go and burn it. Yeah, I think it's cooked enough, guys. So just reheating the sauce. And then just putting it on the side. No, this thing's still cold, guys. It's still cold. And it's, oh man, this stew is so good. I need to heat stop more. Guys, look at my food. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is so good. This. Then I need the chicken to be cooked before I go and eat something that will make my belly starts somersault. And yeah, and I'm going to serve it with my favorite drink. Guys, I think this is enough now. Oh. Ow. Guys, this sauce is so good. It's so good. That's the chicken of the day. Guys, see, I don't eat too much sauce. Oh, this is so hot. This is hot. Guys, look. Sasha the chef. Chef Sasha in the house. Sasha has done it. Sasha is all grown up. Guys, look at my food. Look at my food. Look, guys. My leftover egg. Hold on. Let me put my hand. Plantain. Guys, look. My leftover. My leftover egg. My posh rice. My plantain. With even the. And then my Nigerian stew with hen. That's what it looks like. This takes me back to my roots. Guys, so yeah, that's it. Just wanted to share with you guys how to fry plantain. And now I need to go and eat my food. And thank you guys for joining me. But before we go, let me share with you guys my favorite drink I love to drink in November is hummus. I have talked about this drink, guys. It's so good. To me, it reminds me of a drink we have in Nigeria called malt. So I like to drink this November, December, and it's sugar-free. There's a history behind this drink, guys. And the good thing with Sweden is you have a deposit of 2 crowns. So keep your containers, take it back. I've got like a big bag of like my cans and all that. The big cans are like 2 crowns to recycle, and then the small ones is a crown. So I tend to keep them all together, and then afterwards I take it to the shops and recycle, and I get my money back. So yeah, I never throw away things. Anything that needs to be recycled will be recycled. So in Sweden, when you buy a drink, you put down a deposit, which you will see at the back of the container. And when you finished, you go to like Ica Maxi, Lidl. There are so many places where you can go and pop this in, and you get a voucher with your money back. So it's like a deposit to encourage people to kind of recycle. So I always do that with this. And this drink I really like. I told the story of this drink. This drink was first created in 1910 in Sweden, I think. And then in those days, according to my husband, these drinks were sold in the pharmacy. Hence, it's called Apothekernas Hummus. I like to buy the sugar-free one, just trying to do my bit to lose weight. So yeah, so this drink reminds me of a drink we call super malt in Nigeria. Because I don't drink alcohol, so this is the best thing for me, the nearest to drinking alcohol for me. So yeah, so I'll just drink this with my rice and my Nigerian and lick my fingers, and I wish you guys could join me. But anyway, I've got to end this live. I'll be back tomorrow to share with you guys how to preserve your ripe plantain. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much for keeping me company. Thank you to Yoko. Thank you for joining our tribe. Thank you to everyone. BCB. Thank you. Thank you to everyone that checked in. Edo City. Hi. This sounds like a Nigerian name. Welcome to the tribe. Thank you to Human Heads. Thank you so much for your comments and for, yeah, thank you. And hopefully you guys will try the plantain. For those of you that haven't tried it, if you ever pop by an Asian shop and you see it, try it, and trust me, you would like it, especially when it's fried. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Let me go and drink my drink, eat my food, and then try and study, because my teacher is back tomorrow. So Yeah. So that's it, guys. This is easy, simple dinner for someone that lives by themselves like me for 2 weeks. Thank you, guys. Love you guys. Bye. Bye.